Yesterday I ran a Sunday morning workshop, a play with clay, a private workshop where you pretty much get some clay and you can make whatever you like with my kind of guidance. Usually people come in here and they think about something simple. You get the rare kind of occasion where someone wants to make something a little bit outside the box. I did have a lady yesterday who wanted to make like a butter bell, but I kind of convinced her it might be a little bit fiddly and it probably is not going to be a functional object. But she was okay with that, so she went with making a vase. Yeah, so majority of people made some mugs, so I just have to put some handles on the mugs. I've got a couple of platters here that are drying, and I'll show you the rest of the stuff once I put these handles on these mugs. So I'm just going to put just a simple handle on. I'm also got a pack for a bisque. I've got some vases I need to pack and some travel mugs as well, and probably my butter bell, and that will fit in there as well. So I'm just going to sponge these down, get them ready and make some handles, get some stuff done. Four can fit in there, so if it shrinks, 3 can definitely fit in there. Awesome. One down, 2 to go. Handles are on the mugs, hole in the travel mug. Got some interesting ones. Which colour? I'm going to say it's maybe a book or a movie. Not The Witch Killer, but maybe quoting it, don't know. Anyway, handle. So they're all done. I'll chuck some plastic over them so they dry evenly. I made something super cute today. I'm about to just do a reel of it on my Instagram page, but a little, what is it called? A tealight house. That's cute. It kind of reminds me of like a Dr. Seuss house, like in Cat in the Hat, especially the movie, and also what is it? Horton Hears a Who. How they're all a little bit wonky, but it was tricky to put together. I got the template. Again, I did the little butter bell. I bought a template off Etsy, and I bought another template, I think from the same person who does, she sells them on there. And it's quite cute. I've got a couple of other templates from the same lady and from someone else. I want to see how they went. There were a couple of things that didn't quite fit, and there wasn't any instruction. I mean, it was a bit hard to be explained, but how everything kind of fits together. Because you've got the base, I didn't know if you had to put the walls around the base or on top of the base, and also the same with the roof. I had to change a couple of things for the roof, if it needs to sit on the edge or over. And I think if you've done ceramics, there's some things that you can learn to obviously do it along the way because you've been doing it for a long time. But if it was your first time, I think it would probably end up maybe a little bit messier. But I really didn't think it was going to work out. Just how it was going and how I was cutting everything out, I was like, oh no, this is going to fall apart. And obviously you've got to let it dry for a little bit. So I let it dry. Once I cut out all the templates, so I had to cut out that and then rolled out some clay and made this. Before I assemble it all together, I just let it dry on my cement board for about an hour. And that kind of helped obviously dry out the clay a bit. You could still bend it, but you obviously don't want wet and bendy clay because it's hard to put things together like that. So you want your clay to be quite stiff when you do assemble special things like this, as I've learnt along the way. But I'll show you a little close up. How cute is that? Please don't drop it, Mel. It's even got a chimney. So you could either put a candle in here because you do have a chimney, or maybe some fairy lights or something like that. I can guarantee my mum will want to grab this. I don't know if I'll make another one. I was considering doing it as a workshop. I do have my gingerbread houses that I do around Christmas time, which are a little bit more simpler to put together. And I have cookie cutters of these that I got off, I think Etsy or either Temu. And these are a little bit simple to assemble. This one was a bit fiddly. Cutting in all the holes, making everything straight. Also the curve, assembling it, there was just a lot more. The chimney, there was a lot more extras compared to here. There's no base, obviously white warped. Yeah, just a little bit different. I still do like these for my Christmas ones, but this one, I just don't think it could be done for a person that's beginner. My bisque is also finished. I've got to unpack that. I probably could have unpacked it last night, but I just ran out of time, and plus it's just too cold down in my studio. So I'll get that unpacked and maybe some glazing. Yeah, I think so. Just gonna do some glazing. I've got some travel mugs and some leftover vases from 2 workshops. And hopefully I can get them on tonight or early morning. Just finished glazing and now I've packed the kiln for a glaze. I'm actually a bit excited for this one because there's a mix of things. You've got my vases from the hen's party, and then I've got my butterbell, and then I've got all these travel mugs at the back there as well. And I've got a Christmas tree that I had there from last year that was sitting there, and I thought, oh, I have room to put it in, so may as well. But yeah, I'm actually really excited how these are all going to turn out, and I'll see them in 2 days' time. I'm down in my studio early this morning because I've got someone picking up the vases this morning, and I haven't showed you what they look like, the final result. I opened the kiln yesterday. I didn't have a chance to film because I ran out of space on my phone, so I've been clearing that out this morning. So I'm just about to pack these up. I've also got the travel mugs here as well, so I'll give you a little look. So here's all the rest of the vases that are getting picked up this morning. So these are going to be displayed at a wedding. She's just going to put some dry flowers in them. So that's all of them there. And then I've got all the travel mugs here as well. I did a little video reveal on Instagram. If you follow me, you can have a look at them. But yeah, they turned out really good. They all survived. And my daughter made this little post-it note holder, and she also made a pencil holder. So yeah. I had a team building workshop on Friday night, and they made some mugs. There was about 11 of them, and I put the handles on, not yesterday, but the day before, and just unwrapped them today to let them dry for a little bit longer. Handles are looking good so far, just taking their time drying. Yeah, they're looking good. I'll keep an eye on them for the next week, rotating them, making sure they're evenly drying, and keeping an eye on those handles. This clay is just so good. I haven't had any big problems with hand building, slab building with this clay. It's the Kiln Ceramics Mid-Fire 33 clay. It's got some nice grog in it, so it makes it really durable, and easy to work with, especially for beginners. And then I've still got my house, which is pretty much dry. Some other little bits and pieces. These are pretty much all dry as well. These bigger ones might be still a little bit wet on the inside, so I'll let them dry for another couple of days and then hopefully get a bisque on with these and with my house and hopefully the mugs. So maybe the next week, so I can load the kiln and get that full. Every week I've been posting a reel on Instagram for like just some new ideas, just some fun things. But I paid for all these like templates off Etsy, just a couple of different businesses that do them. And I've made the tea light house and I've made the butter bell. And I'm just thinking of what to make today. I'm thinking I might make, because I made something, a house already. There's also, so there's the butter bell one. I'm thinking of a what's it called? A dragon. Yeah, I think I might make this. I was thinking these would be a really good idea for either my NDIS workshops or like a kids program, because you can have them hanging up on the wall as well, like my birds that I do. So there's 3 different templates. You've got a small, medium and large. I think this might be the large. And I might have a go at them. I also want to do some underglazes on these with my kiwi glaze, which I've kind of had a little dabble in, and get them painted with some underglaze. Probably I might do one before it's bisqued and then one after it's bisqued. I want to see what the difference and see how the colour comes out if it just stays as bright. Just came down in my studio, it's around about lunchtime. It's warming up, can't really come any too early. I made this yesterday, the day before. So again, I've bought some templates off Etsy just to see how they would go, like making, especially just some ideas for some NDIS workshops and some kids workshops. So I bought this one. There's 3 different sizes of dragonflies. This is the largest one, so this is my hand. So that's how big it is. And so this is the largest, and there's 2 other sizes, so large, medium and small. I wanted to do the largest just to help you see how it'd go. I'm not a painter. I absolutely dread painting. So this is your underglazes. This is a kiwi underglaze that I haven't really used very often. Again, I don't use a lot of colour in my work. I don't think I'm a great painter. It's definitely not my strong point. But I actually had a lot of fun painting this. I did a little reel on Instagram, if you are following me, of me making it and painting it. Yeah, it was fun. I think this would be really cool. Maybe not a large one for a kids group, but maybe a small or an NDIS workshop. So you just have a little template of piece of paper, cut it out. And then, yeah, definitely cute in maybe a kid's bedroom. I've put my little hook up there. But I just had a lot of fun with the colours and the underglazes. I'm hoping it turns out quite bright. Again, I don't use a lot of underglazes, so it's definitely something that I want to dabble in a bit more. Yeah, it was fun. All right, so these are from Finn Pottery Tools. I've bought some of their other stuff. So they make presses and what else? So if you did a lot of slab building, so I've got some of their bowls. I haven't made one, so I bought their set of a dinner set, plates and a plate, so a bowl plate kind of thing. And I haven't made any yet. I've been meaning to maybe do a workshop. So I saw these come up and they had a sale, their mid-year sale come up. And I'm quite excited because I love my mugs. Hang on, I'm just going to put this down. I love making mugs, and I saw these and I thought this might make it a little bit easier. Different shapes as well. So they are, can you take a guess? So mug mould, couple of different sizes. So just like my normal templates that I have, that I just roll out a slab of clay and then I cut into it. So very similar, but then this time I can do some different shapes. So you've got an 8 centimetre diameter and a 10 centimetre. So it's obviously probably the largest. This you put on top and then you can push down and stuff. But I like the bottom rounded edge, and just to play with different sizes, and this will kind of keep it circular and structure a bit better. Oh, this was like a really big one. Oh, how big is that? 11 centimetre. Oh, that'll be nice. So I love how high they are, so you can have quite a shallow. It could even be like a little jewelry dish, doesn't have to be mugs, or you can have up to obviously as high as that. This will probably be an in-between size. Yeah. All right, so we've got 3 different sizes. So you've got 8, 9, 10, and 11. They look cool, and then you have your little gadget on top and stuff, so you can kind of use it, and then when you've made the mug, you pull it out of the form that you're going to make. Again, I don't know when I'm going to be able to make this. I might have a play around maybe today. Kind of look at the time, it's already 1 o'clock. It's a school day. But if you followed me a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months, like probably last year, I bought their other little templates. So you can make your own plates. You've got your sponge, so you'll press to make that. Yeah, something to maybe do as a workshop. That's the plan, or just for myself. We'll see. So here they are here. And then I've got the plates down in there as well.